I am your sticky yet sweet host, A Shar of Honey Shar, and this is my lovely co-host.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Lala Saranda. And then I guess that's all it took was a restart.
Titty leaves. You know.
Titty. Like you're whispering.
Ada.
Ooh! Ooh! Okay, I see.
Lemon.
Okay. You're not about to bite my baby in the fucking face. Listen, I would have walked up and punched that little bitch. Cause
It was a little snug, okay? So I put this one on, and I forgot this is a butt flap onesie. I was wondering why I was feeling the breeze.
no.
I gotta hear it.
You wrapped his shirt. I would have just came up out the shirt.
I would have been butt naked.
I would, period. Everybody in that zoo would have seen titties that day because I was not. Hey.
Hola, hola, hola. Welcome to Honey and Cocoa. I am your sticky yet sweet host, Honey Shar. And this is my lovely co-host. Oh, right way.
It's your girl, Lala Sarandom, the Cocoa Goddess, also known as the Cocoa to the Honey and Cocoa podcast. And this is season 2, episode 5. Yo, I can't count.
But yeah, you guys welcome. You can make sure that you are liking and subscribing and following. We are on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, Spotify. Make sure so you can hear our lovely voices in your ear whenever and wherever. But yeah, we're everywhere right now. But it's good to be here tonight. A little late, but still here nonetheless.
So good to be here. Had a little bit of technical difficulties, as I like to call it.
Yes. But yeah,
it's good to be here. Really bright.
Huh?
So I feel like my lights are really.
Oh, your lights. But yeah,
I need my forehead glowing.
So you doing a bonnet. But
listen, if I tell you everything I went through while I was trying to get ready for the episode today, and I don't know why, it just felt like it was a little different getting ready today, because like this is our first episode after a certain somebody is watching now that they are a certain somebody. So I was like a little stressed. I tried on a bonnet. I tried on a scarf. It was just like, listen.
It gets like that. I can understand, but that's why, yeah, that does have a little something to do with our podcast tonight. But first, let's get into
how have you been?
Oh. I've actually been sick, and that's why we weren't on last week, because I was getting over a cold. But I'm feeling a lot better. I'm still feeling sick. I didn't want to come on tonight either. But yeah, I'm here. I'm ready.
And for me,
coffee.
The girl's been working like non-stop. I'm talking like 2 jobs and trying to still be on multiple podcasts and stuff, and very distracted all the while. I haven't played a video game in like 3 weeks. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, But everything it's been good. I like it here. I
And
like
today,
it here.
and today, you guys, tickets for DreamCon dropped.
Tickets
So
for DreamCon did drop
I hope
today.
everyone who was able to get them. I hope to see y'all there next year. It's really fun. So they're gonna have another drop. So if you missed it, you'll get another chance.
November 18th.
18th. That's my birthday month. In case you guys want to like buy a ticket and buy me a gift, just to keep that in mind. um,
It's a very good show.
but yeah, our onesies of the night tonight are ice cream cones. You know, it look like it's a little mint and chip, I guess.
I know someone who don't like mint and chip, but they might like it a little bit more today.
Mint and chip. That used to be my favorite. I love mint
Really?
and
I,
I
I
used
just like I like mint and chip like chocolate, like candies. Like I like the
to
undies, the York peppermint patties, the
patty.
the the what are they? The junior mints or the thin mints from the Girl Scout cookies.
Thin mints go. Man,
Yes, yes. So
I'd be going ham on those. But yeah, a lot of happenings today, you
a
guys.
lot of
And
happenings.
but yeah, we are going to get into the topic of the night on this lovely Friday night, and it is about relationships. All things relationships.
Oh,
Um,
I hate mint and chip, but you two are making it look incredible. Oh, thank you. I try.
well,
It's a little bit of extra cocoa in this mint and chocolate. You feel me?
ice
Hi,
cream and
Destiny.
candy.
Not the
See,
ice
the
cream, but
candy, yeah,
well, the candy is way better than the ice cream because
than the
the
ice
ice cream
cream.
is literal mint ice cream with chocolate chips in it. And I feel like the candy is chocolate with mint in it, if that makes sense. I like the chocolate
Yeah,
dominant.
the opposite. I get that. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
the candy is yeah.
The ice cream's cool though. It goes it's like refreshing, but it's the
Was it those
Mhm.
York pepper and patty commercial? They're like takes you somewhere else.
Something else.
Yeah, today's episode is on relationships. We're talking all things relationships. I think that in the
Hi,
blurred
Destiny.
community,
It's so pretty.
in the blurred community, relationships are interesting.
Relationships are very interesting. There's a lot that goes into relationships. There's there's so many different ways to navigate this conversation and so many topics to dive into, but we really had to like narrow it down just because this is it's a lot. But yes, we're talking about all the different types of relationship. We're talking about which relationships we're talking about wait hold on. Because I have notes so I didn't mess up. Okay. Relationship pet peeves we're talking about. We're talking about is it better to be single or taken these days? Because listen, the way that the dating pool is set up today, like we're gonna be talking about poly relationships, and why it's just so popular nowadays.
Yeah, it's
Stuff
on the
like
rise
that.
with our
We're talking
generation.
about situationships, and we're talking about social media and relationships because a lot of people blame social media for their relationship problems.
True, true.
Dating is crazy. Listen,
it's a roller coaster. Okay, it's
if
it's
you
a
already been cuffed, sometimes it's just better to stay inside. Like,
you're right.
but
You are
then there's
right
also if you've been single for a long time, sometimes it's hard to transition
because you're
back.
so used to being by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You got to learn a
Mm-hmm.
whole new person.
Not even just learning a whole new person. It's like learning how to navigate yourself. Like how you conduct yourself in a relationship is sometimes different than how you would normally.
Yeah, by
Like,
yourself. It's coming together, making it work, making it work. But yeah, our first subtopic on relationships is going to be about situationships versus relationships.
yes. So I want to ask a question. Have you ever been in a situationship?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. What's the
I have.
longest situationship you've ever been in?
It was okay. I think it was like a little over 6 months. It was a complicated time in my life. Okay.
So, I mean, for everybody who's watching, if you don't know what a situationship is, it's basically everything that comes with the relationship except for the title.
The title.
I will say that my longest situationship, because I tell everybody, listen, your girl been out here single for about 10 years. But I've been in some situationships during those 10 years. And I don't know how. It was just like I couldn't secure the title. But I think my longest situationship was almost 2 years. And there was no mistaking it. There was no me thinking it was a relationship and knowing, and not knowing what it was. Like, we knew what it was. We were dealing with each other for the hanky panky. Because to me, that's easier than trying to find someone new every 6 months.
Okay, so was that a situationship or was that like a friends with benefits kind of thing?
No, it was definitely a situationship.
Okay.
Because I wanted it to be a relationship, but I knew what it was, that it was not going to be a relationship. We were clear. We talked about it. So it wasn't like, yeah, nothing was hidden about that.
I get that.
But nowadays, sometimes it seems like it's more convenient to be in a situationship than a relationship, just because of the fact that people are so fucking toxic and toxicity is glorified.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like, I see people bragging about, like, oh, I'm the crazy girlfriend. Like,
that's not cute.
Is that cute? And guys brag about that too. Like, oh, I need me a crazy girl.
Yeah. What's the real difference between a situationship and friend with benefits?
Well, a friends with benefits, okay, I would like to also like distinguish the difference between a friends with benefits and a fuck buddy. Like, a friends with benefits is just that they're your friend, and sometimes y'all might mess around, and that's the benefit, right? A fuck buddy is not necessarily your friend, but they're like a booty call. That's just somebody that you call just for sex. A situationship has all of the inner workings of a relationship. A lot of times there's feelings involved. People want to implement dumbass rules like, oh, I don't want you talking to no other guys, but you're not my man. Like stuff like that. You don't want to give the person the title, but you also don't want to let that person go.
That was accurate.
That's how I distinguish them. So those are my definitions or whatever. Shit is crazy. Yeah, communication is important, so you know what it is. That I feel like communication is the most important aspect of all types of relationship, whether
Definitely.
it's gonna be a buddy, a situationship, an actual relationship, a
friendships, everything.
Friendships, like, yes. So, yeah. Do you guys in the comments feel like relationships or situationships are better right now in today's society? Like the way that it is, where everybody's trying to be for the fucking streets. Everybody trying to be for the streets right now. And I've been telling people, like, yo, I'm for the sidewalk. I like to see my friends in the street having fun. I'm not really trying to go inside, but I ain't really all the way outside because I'm an introvert. I guess by the criteria it's explained here, I've mostly been in situationships with few committed relationships throughout the entirety of my dating life. I'm actively looking for a relationship. See, and hi, Aisha. And so with that, would you say, because a lot of people have the no, like they like to say that men control when a relationship starts and ends. So would you say that in your experience, because you've been in more situationships, is it you not taking the initiative to make it official with the women that you've been dealing with?
You think it's more on the men? They
Well,
decide?
it's not, it's okay. So here's the thing. Like a lot of men, a lot of women go under the notion that you're single until one person asks the other person
Right.
out, make it official. Women don't say, "Hey, you're my boyfriend now." They be like, "So what are we?" That's giving
Right.
him, you know, the chance to classify the relationship. Just like with, proposals and shit. Men get to decide if we're going to move forward in the relationship and be engaged and be married. Like, yeah, we have to say yes or no, but we have to still wait for them to ask, which I think is stupid. I think it depends on what each person wants. If you find some that communicate the same thing, it's all good.
That'd be ideal. That'd be ideal.
It's ideal until like just things change, because like look at friends with benefits a lot of the time. Like how many of you guys has had some great ass friends with benefits and it all just went to hell because the woman caught feelings? Because that'd be me. I'll be sitting up there, got a great thing going, we're friends with benefits, and then all of a sudden the dude is like, "I want you to be my girl," and I'm like, "I wasn't even looking for that from you."
Hold up.
No, that's not happening. I agree. Men control access to relationships and marriage most of the time. Yes. In a few instances, I've been in control, but in most instances, I have not been. The literal last few situations that I've been in, I was not in control as to how they turned out. Well, it does take two people. It does take two people. So, I mean, if a woman rejects it, you were still in control if you asked or initiated it, but she's in control once she accepts or rejects. So it's two-way thing, but I feel like the men usually have to initiate it.
Do you feel that people are not tricked but accidentally in situationships or relationships and they don't necessarily know that they were, like they thought they were in a situationship, but then come to find out the other person thought it was more of a relationship kind of thing?
Yeah, but that's why that define the relationship DTF thing conversation is actually important. I know guys hate that conversation, but it's actually fucking important because a lot of times women need that conversation, that qualification, because men will do every fucking thing with you and be like, "Whoa, slow down, you're not my girl." Like, what?
Yeah.
Nigga, we live together. They will do everything and then say, "Whoa, hold on, slow down, you're not my girl." And it's like, if I had known that, I wouldn't be giving you girlfriend access, girlfriend privileges. Proper communication does.
Communication is key. In all things. But yeah. So do you feel that situationships or relationships are more prevalent in our generation, in our society right now?
I feel like in our generation, in our society, especially for the younger generation that are like in their 20s and stuff, who are just like trying to be outside, trying to have fun, I feel like situationships are working. I feel like a lot of people are not mature enough for actual real relationships. They don't want to have the real relationship conversations. They just want to have, they want to have something that's cute for the gram, but then there's so much drama, and it's like, if you just want to be single, just be single.
They want their cake and eat it too.
They
What
want
is
their
it?
cake to eat it too.
They're Kate and Edith too.
They can eat it too. Yeah,
But yeah, that's definitely true. I do like this one that it's also comprehension. You have to
it is
communicate
comprehension.
and comprehension. That's
Yeah,
facts.
yeah. But isn't when people say that, I always say, isn't comprehension a part of effective communication?
Yes, but you can communicate your needs and not necessarily understand someone else's.
Yeah,
So
but if we're
it is proper
communicating to
communication
each
with each
other,
other. But if you don't
then
like,
communication is a two-way.
it's just like when people say, "Oh, you can read, but do you understand?" You
Some
can
people
read
want
it,
the
you
whole
can read
ass
it
book.
well, but you don't understand it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's my money and I want it now.
This is my cake. Why can't I? Is it your cake if you didn't purchase it? Oh, we got a long line.
Yeah, I was trying to.
Common is common sense. I don't know. I'll read it. No, I don't think so, because conversations are important. I have an outset of seeing one another. As far as living with one another, anyone who lives with their partner but doesn't claim them as an official partner, as a dedicated, committed relationship, they're a manipulative asshole. Uh, who's taking advantage of access to their partner's loins without committing to their human needs. And people do that.
They do it
People do
often.
that so often. It's gross. It's gross.
I
You
ain't
know?
heard loins in a minute. I like that. I like that. I ain't heard loins in a minute. I'm sorry. That is, I love different words. People don't always use loins. I love that.
But that really does, what he just said, it does actually go into our next topic, like, really well. Like, relationship pet peeves.
What are some of your relationship pet peeves?
My number one relationship pet peeve is poor communication. Like, I will always tell somebody in the beginning, like, say what it is that you are, what you want, what are you looking for, and be consistent in that, and communicate. Just like, let's have a dialogue, and we can move forward from there. Is my camera leaning? I don't.
Now it is. Oh, okay, you good. You good.
Okay. Yeah. So poor communication is probably like my number one pet peeve. But I got a lot of pet peeves for, like, oh my gosh. But these are like just regular people pet peeves.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. We're talking about just see when it doesn't hurt. You just have to ask. Yeah, we're talking about like just in the relationship, not like if you chew loud. We're talking about like
yeah.
actual.
And don't lie. Don't lie. With me, I'm very open with all of my fucking partners. This is why communication is so important. So I really don't need people to lie. At a certain point, though, you gotta know your self-worth. People going to do that, what you allow them to do. If you want someone to take you seriously, you should communicate that to them. And if they still don't, you just gotta dip.
Go ahead, get your bread and leave.
You just, yeah. But, like, I'll tell somebody, like, okay, with me, I'm like, okay, I'm poly, so you literally don't have to fucking cheat. If you want to talk to other people, talk to other people, but you need to communicate to me that we're talking to other people. Because if I'm under the impression that we're only talking to each other, then now we're entering to the realm of cheating. Cheating is an obvious one. Like, so, like, now if we want to get into the goofy shit of relationship peeves, I want to say when he don't want to share our hoodies. Like, I don't know what that is. It's our
Sure.
hoodies. How you,
Oh,
like,
hoodies.
our
I can
hoodies?
hear.
How you not going to share our hoodies? You went out to eat and you didn't give me no fries. That's crazy.
Anyways, but
Anyways, what about
this
you?
one, this is mine. Ooh, inconsistency.
Inconsistency.
That
Listen,
is my
don't
biggest.
introduce me to a vibe that you cannot maintain.
But
You
yeah,
spelled R wrong. You spelled R wrong. What I'm saying.
taking 3 hostage.
Just Asia, just say it with me. I have acquired. I have commandeered. Poly
But
relationships are
yeah,
based on communication and trust.
just like with
Yes,
every
they are.
relationship.
Just like with every relationship.
Just like with every relationship, communication is key.
Being undervalued and taken for granted. That's important. That's important too.
I feel like that's not well, I mean, that's like a pet peeve, but that's like a definite, like that's something that should always be like in it, you know?
Right. It's I don't know if it's like just like a pet peeve or like one of my like hard no
Requirements.
requirements. Like
Yeah.
I need this and I need that. So a
Yeah.
pet peeve is something that I like you and I just gotta deal with this shit. I don't think would you break up with somebody over a pet peeve? Like say you can't stand smacking and they smack or like you
Or
know
they
like
snore. Hold up, hold up.
obnoxiously loud
Hold up.
snoring.
Listen. Okay.
A lack of
I've
individuality.
snored this year. I know I snore, right?
What if she
But the
start
thing
picking up
is,
all your slang?
but another one is when they snore too, so they get mad at you for snoring, but then they keep you up snoring. So it's like that's a big pet peeve.
I was
My
in
friend
one
had
with
a
my
partner
partner.
that's been poly for a long time, but had an issue when it came. That's tough.
Yeah, see?
But I think that goes with communication too. Why, like there was an openness of why she had an issue or they had an issue.
That kind of
So
makes
that's
me
deep.
feel like either they weren't taking you serious or they weren't taking their other partner serious
Or
because
they
that's
kind
like
of did poly
that's
just
like a
because.
tinge of possessiveness, you
Yeah,
know? Like, oh, it's okay for my other partner to be openly poly, but not
but
you.
yeah,
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
that's
Mm.
deep.
That don't sit right with me. That don't sit right with me. I knew one person that in every text she would put an exclamation mark. I had to end it. Sorry. Whoa.
Or people who write in all caps.
Whoa. He ended it? That's
But I also want to know because I had someone been like I had to get an iPhone, they said, in order to keep talking to them because they didn't want to see the green bubble.
they told you had to get an
Yeah, I
iPhone?
was like, nah, sorry, Android for life.
Nah. I mean, I would like, an iPhone type of situation, but
But snoring
certain
might be a
things
hard no.
don't
I once
just
had a roommate whose snoring was so loud that I literally had to find breaks within his snoring to drift off. Others, I wouldn't get to sleep. Yeah, but see, get a sleep study because that might be a deeper issue. You shouldn't be snoring that loud. I'm not sure, but
yeah.
I think she had a problem with his and
My issue with snoring is I grew up and there was an uncle that I had and he would snore so loud that like literally the walls and windows would vibrate and it was just like
you need
and
a
if there was ever a moment where he wasn't snoring for too long, we would literally go check and see if he was dead.
yeah, because that's that stop breathing in your sleep kind of snore. That's not good. You could
Wow, you eat a whole salad? That's crazy. That's crazy. It's different for what? Not eating a whole salad. I will never eat a whole salad.
you will never eat a whole salad.
I'm
Are you
eating
just
that
telling
fucking salad.
lies? Are you just telling
I'm gonna
lies?
eat that salad, and I'm gonna order something to go with my salad. And I'm gonna eat off your fucking plate if you leaving too much food on your plate. Fuck, we don't waste food around here. I'm gonna
Mm-mm.
get your money's worth, bro. Don't worry. Don't worry. Take me out to eat. I'm gonna get your money's worth. Yeah.
This is me. Or yeah. Sick, drunk, or dick down. That's the that's,
Hey.
that's the trifecta
When
right
I'm
there.
sick and when I'm drunk and dig down.
When
Yes.
I'm sick, drunk, dick down, or stressed, extremely stressed, then I'll
Mm.
snore.
I'll be so tired. Like there'll be drool out coming out my mouth, and I'll be snoring.
Um, yeah.
I don't waste nothing. What's worse, grinding their teeth or when they snore?
Grinding their teeth
Snoring.
is like nails on a chalkboard to me.
The
Grinding,
snoring. The
you
snoring.
don't understand.
The
Grinding
snoring
the
is way
teeth.
worse for me.
It
The snoring.
depends on the snoring. I always say it depends on the snoring. It could be a light
I'm
snore.
saying loud, obnoxious snoring. If you got like a cute little soft snore, I'm like, oh, come here, lay on me. Come here, lay
But
on me.
grinding teeth is like the most uncomfortable sound in my
Okay,
brain.
but my number one is smacking. So that's mm-mm.
Gosh. Yeah.
Gosh.
Smacking.
I've met people who actually smack with their mouth closed.
How do you smack with your mouth closed?
It's just like
Oh, that.
I'm just like I want to. That's why sometimes I can't really like. Sometimes I don't even want to eat it in public. Like,
But I feel like
I'll say, sir, ours. I don't know why that Y is in front of ours.
yeah, you got to take that off
It's
cuz
our hoodie. Our hoodie. What's worse, someone that compares you to their ex or their mother? Oh, I think being compared to the ex is worse.
the X is way worse.
Yeah. I think that's worse. Well, okay, the reason why I had to think about that is because I did date someone and they constantly compared me to their mother, and then they moved because their mother needed them. So they moved to an entirely different state because their mother needed them. Mind you, I had just gave birth to their son 3 days prior.
But what about their mother were they comparing you to?
Cooking, just a lot of different shit. Not like physical traits, but like quality. Like I would never amount to the type of woman that she was, and I could never hold the position that she holds in his life.
But you still say X is worse than that.
Yes, I still say X is worse than that because I've run into that way more often.
Right.
I run into that way more often, and it's with the X thing. It'd be like dumb shit that'll just make me not just want to spend time with you no more, like at all. Like we'll say like we're like we're at a restaurant, right? And you're eating the food, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they're like, oh yeah, such and such. When I brought my ex here, she hated it. Woo 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 woo. And now I'm like, I don't want to come back. You ruined it. I don't give a fuck if she hated it here, bro. Why did you think this was the time to bring her up? Because I had a great time here. The food was
It
good.
kills the mood.
It kills the mood so quickly.
I've never had either, to be honest. I've never been compared to an ex or a mother. But I just feel like the ex one is just like
cringe.
Yeah, especially if they're like still like in the picture. I think it would just be like, like if they had kids together, if they were like, I don't know, around or it's just a weird thing. I feel like it might be.
It's also a thing like, what if like if they're always comparing you to like someone that, and it starts sounding like they're still in love with that person.
Yeah.
That's
This if I could pick neither, I'm picking neither. Both are crazy. I'm not doing either one. You got
both are
one or the other. It's a no for me.
best friends. Comparing you to their ex, or them constantly comparing themselves to your ex. Oh, I've literally
See, I've
had
had that.
men,
I've had that.
I've had men that I was talking to and I was dating, and they say, "Oh, that's your ex? All right, I'm done." Like, they didn't want to talk to me because they were comparing themselves to my ex, and I'm like, "Yo, that's over." And you don't want to talk to me because you think he is just.
But I don't get how they can't get over it more than you can. Like, I don't even deal with my ex, but you're mad about my ex. Like, make it
He
make
wasn't
sense.
mad. He just
Kept comparing
he
though,
felt
and
like
being like,
he
"Oh, did
couldn't.
your ex
He
do
felt like
this?"
he couldn't hold up to what that guy was.
Exactly. Insecurities. Nah.
Thank you. And
It's
I don't like it when guys are like trying to like get at me, and they'll premeditatively take themselves out of the running. Like, oh, I bet you got a whole bunch of guys in your DMs, so I'm just gonna say this, and that's all, because I don't want.
oh
You don't want competition.
no. See what the ones that be like, I know you have a whole line. How can I get in the line? That's like,
Look.
well,
I'm about to get the what's that? The fast pass, the skip the line. What's worse, an emotionally unavailable nigga or an insecure nigga?
that's tough.
Damn.
If they're emotionally
It
unavailable,
depends.
I wouldn't. I probably. I probably wouldn't even be attracted to them if they were emotionally unavailable.
I don't compare shit to shit. What's up, Tino? It depends, because I feel like it depends on the level of insecurities. Because I've felt like I've dealt with insecure men and narcissists like my whole life. And the insecure men, if I can lift them up with words to help them, abate that insecurity,
Sometimes, yeah.
and they'll start feeling better about themselves, that's fine. But if I feel like I have to constantly fight you, like, nigga, I'm not about to date nobody that's fucking ugly. Stop calling yourself ugly. Like, if you always dumping on yourself or fishing for compliments, I'm gonna get annoyed and irritated really,
Fast.
really fucking quickly. More faster than I would with a nigga who's emotionally unavailable. Because sometimes the emotional unavailability is a result of past traumas, and you can get past that. Like,
But if they're emotionally unavailable, I feel like there wouldn't have even been a connection to begin with. I don't think I would have even.
because you need that emotional connection.
Yeah, like
Mhm.
it'd be weird to me to even be attracted to someone who wasn't emotionally inept, like, or who
Mm.
was emotionally inept.
I mean, they make great fuck buddies, though. I'm just
No
saying, like,
feelings.
because they're not gonna catch the feelings. They're not gonna catch feelings. I'm not gonna catch feelings. We good. Don't gas me up too much, though. My head will get bigger than.
That was a good one. Yeah,
Ah,
past traumas do contribute to being emotionally unavailable, but
yeah, and they can also contribute to insecurities.
they can contribute to all of it. Past trauma has a bearing on like everything,
I
like
feel like
everything.
relationship trauma is like so huge. Like,
Listen, if you had trauma from a previous relationship and you have not healed or like combated, that stuff will mess up your future relationships like quicker than anything because you're
just heal.
always it is to me that's like a comparison from your ex to your new because you're
Just
holding
heal.
on to that with each like new person.
Proper communication and the onset of a situation. Uh,
True. I mean, that's true if you're just, friends with benefits or whatever, but
like, I literally just saw this post on Twitter where this girl, it was a screenshot of a conversation, and the girl was texting a guy, and she basically told him that she was at the gym or whatever, and then she sent a picture of her feet, like in some weights and gym equipment, and was like, "I'm not lying, just so you know." And he was like, "The fuck, like
You already
you
think you're
felt the
thinking like your
need
ex.
to think that I was gonna think," and they were just in the beginning of talking. So he said, "What's the point of sticking around someone? You're number two to the last question. Yeah, I've been called a dangerous man because I can keep my emotions in check too well." Hmm?
I'm trying to.
Hmm? I'm not sure what the last question was.
The number two in the last question.
Oh, okay.
What were we talking about? What was the last question?
I don't know, but I feel like we should probably move on from pet peeves now because this is a long episode.
But yeah, so pet peeves, and then we're going to go into monogamy and polyamory and why we feel that it is more popular now in our generation than in previous.
I don't necessarily feel like it's more popular, but yes, it is more popular. I think the thing is that conversations and dialogue are easier to be had than they were previously. A lot of people had very close minds, about stuff, and now there's a lot more people who are way more open minded, and there's a lot more people who can talk about it. Like before, you just had to run into somebody who was about that life and find out the information only from that one person's perspective. Nowadays, there are articles upon articles and videos upon videos and books upon books and groups upon groups where you can have this constant dialogue with all of these different people to, dive into, what is it? Not to mention, there are financial benefits to that shit because it is expensive as fuck to be in a relationship nowadays.
Yeah, some claim it without being mentally or emotionally prepared.
Yeah.
I think that's true. I think that in some situations, people kind of claim to be poly or want to be poly because they think that it's like open for them to do other things with other people, but
I
they
think
don't
that is an
mentally
issue.
prepare
I think
themselves for it.
people are overusing the word poly. I think people are taking the word poly and they're slapping it on any type of relationship that's not monogamous. And that's not the case. There are plenty of other non-monogamous relationships that are not polygamous. So like you can just have a consensual non-monogamy. Like just basically we're not poly but we're not monogamous, or you can
It's just
have
an open relationship.
you can also have just an open relationship. Yes. And you can have they have solo polyamory where you're dating but you're
Other
single.
people who aren't poly, yeah.
And I mean there's just a lot of the swingers, they're in an established relationship
There's a
but
lot.
they're having
Unicorn
relations
relationship.
out of it, so there's a lot of unicorn relationship is one. A unicorn relationship, I know what a unicorn is, but not a unicorn relationship. I was just having this conversation with my brother earlier today. Lots of the movements that we're experiencing today aren't new or trending. We're all just better exposed to these concepts, so they feel more visible by virtue of the ease of access to the information. Yes, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. The ease of access to information. Because I apply that same logic to like the conversations about people saying, "Oh, where did all these women nerds come from? Where did all
Oh
these
yeah,
girl
yeah,
nerds
yeah.
come from?"
That's a
Like, we
good,
always
yeah.
been here. We've always been here. You were on that side of the library playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And I was on this side. Like, bro, we've always been here. And now we're exposed to that little
Other
bitty
avenues.
section that was over here is exposed to that little bitty section over here, and a little bit like because we were all the minority. from wherever we came from, and now we're all together, and it's a lot of us.
Well, it's easier access to information to people, like connecting with different people that you wouldn't have connected with in those little circles we were in before.
Like finding someone to date long distance that you would have never met in your city because all the niggas in your city are trash.
Listen. You get a little too specific, ma'am. Let's dial it back.
No.
But definitely that's very true. The term unicorn and dating refers to an yeah, we got that.
Well, okay, yeah, but yeah, I know what a unicorn is, but I thought you said unicorn relationship. That's why I was.
I think he just said I think he's talking about like in a couple's relationship and they have a unicorn.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
As someone who's been a unicorn, I hate unicorn hunters. Like, I hate those couples who just seek out fucking unicorns because they make the unicorn feel like they're disposable. And that's why, like, when I talk about the different types of polyamory, like one polyamory I'm not okay with, I couldn't see myself engaging in is like hierarchy, because in a hierarchy, and this would work for a lot of people who want to try out poly, but they're actually really fucking monogamous. In a hierarchy, you're my number one man, you're the number one girl, and everyone else is under. There's a ranking system. And the girl at the top, she can choose to veto whoever the fuck she wants. If you say, hey, I'm bringing her home, this is my girlfriend, and she say, no, you got to get rid of her. I don't like that. The exposure with social media helped with the access a lot. A lot. I'm the youngest of 4 children. The only boy. My older sister got us a Nintendo for Christmas. My cousin Angela taught me how to play Super Mario Brothers, and the youngest of the older sisters played F-Zero and Super Nintendo on Master and devoured the game in her teens. Female nerds have always been here. Yes. We've always been here.
I like how you are writing these little paragraphs for us. We
I was like, we gotta read them out loud because this is gonna be on Spotify.
We got you. Thank you, Daniel. We got you. We appreciate
it's a conversation for me.
No, I love it. The interaction. I love it.
And he typed fast because he had another paragraph right there. Like,
he got us read. We love to read. We just trying to,
Yeah. But yeah. So I just think it's more popular now because of the access to the information.
See, I don't necessarily think it's more popular, just more made aware of. People have always been poly.
And people just mislabeling their relationship.
Mislabeling. Definitely.
I really wish there was a way to make people be like, hey, that's not poly. Because it's giving poly a really bad rap. Because you tell somebody that you're poly and they think that, oh, that means you want to, and it's like, no, I'm poly. That means if I'm in one relationship, I need to be in another relationship. I'm not in an open relationship. I'm in multiple relationships. There's a difference. Because an open relationship, I'm in my relationship, and then I go and I do whatever the fuck I want, but I'm not in relationships with those people. And poly, I'm in a relationship with this person, so I'm monogamous in a way that I move with them. Like I practice polygamy. So
it is a spectrum.
It's a spectrum, but it's also people mislabeling shit. It's also, there's shit that's not poly, and then there's a lot of different versions of poly.
There's it's a lot, okay?
But I should have got a fucking diagram and
no, I have one, and I meant to upload it because I was like, I use this in my like sexual psychology class, but it's like a diagram of poly in like what is it? non-monogamous relationships, and it tells you like the breakdown of it all. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I should have uploaded that so we can have like teacher visuals. But it's I think it is more known because of social media, and it is also people mislabeling it and saying they're poly when they're not necessarily poly. But that brings us to
Yeah.
relationship red flags and green flags.
I feel like a lot of those pet peeves can fit in those red flags.
Definitely, yeah. I think red flags are more, probably more
But
like
yeah, with red flags, it's
overt.
like stop, pause. Like for me, I always like to say when it comes to red flags, I don't look at them as a way to like, oh, I need to run, but I look at it like, I need to watch out for that.
You look at them as yellow.
No, I just mean okay. Now I need to watch out for this. But I'm still coast. It's like a yield, you know. I know that you do these things, you know. But if there's too many of them, of course, I'm out of there. I'm out of there because I feel like no one's perfect.
Yeah.
No one's perfect. Well,
But there is definitely like
for,
hard red
except for
flag.
Mr. Perfect.
We go okay. But I think there is like definite red flags that that we should be aware of.
I think being too perfect might be a red flag, but I don't care.
According to him, Black Tino, he's perfect too.
Are you perfect, Tino? Are you? You just said you was emotionally unavailable, sir.
That's a red flag right there. Lies, lies.
Red flag. The other person don't let you express yourself. That is a major red flag.
Yes, I would
That's
say another red flag.
Mm-hmm.
Another red flag to me is cutting you. Is trying to change you. Once someone tries to change you, it's no go. For the right people.
Perfect.
Oh, he got us another one. The way that I've come to understand polyrelations is that there are no.
Yeah, read it out loud for the Spotify.
I know. I thought you was gonna read it. Okay.
You started it.
You know I'm blind right now. The way that I've come to understand poly relationships is that there are no main partners. Your partners basically satisfy elements of your needs that your other partners don't, in similar ways that your brothers, sisters, friends, and extended circles all have specific roles that bring texture and balance to your life. So, to do poly relationships, if communicated correctly.
Yes. Thank you. That is exactly how I feel about poly relationships. Gaslighting is a major red flag. He said my wee perfect. So I've been told. She's
You're getting a little too it's all good.
It's my comment after the topic changed. Oh no, that was a great comment. It was a great comment. It's great comment. But I think a red flag is someone who just doesn't understand poly the way I understand it. So like, yo, yeah, that's not gonna work for me. Like, oh yeah, I can have multiple girlfriends, but I gotta be the only guy. Red flag. No, hard pass.
Flag on the play. 2-yard penalty.
No.
Yeah. What are any more red flags?
What are there red flags?
Hiding things.
Yeah.
If you have to find out later and they don't tell you right away.
Listen, if I find out that you fucking lied to me, listen, just consider this relationship null and void on my end. You might think that we're progressing and everything's going well, but for me, if there's no trust, we ain't got shit. And like for me, I'm not a person who I feel like you have to earn my trust. I feel like I start off initially giving you all my trust because you've given me no reason to not trust you. But once you break that fucking trust, it's going to be really, really hard to earn it back. Like, you lost that shit. It's gone. Like, I'm not saying, like, I can't forgive or forget or, like, I'm, like, a super suspicious person. But I'm always going to be wondering, like, how many of the other things did you tell me were a fucking lie? You know?
Exactly.
So now I'm in my mind, I'm playing motherfucking detective, putting two to two together on every fucking thing you've ever
everything
seen.
That's been done is happening and might happen. I'm sitting there going through my head like, Well, he didn't answer the phone that day, and he said he was asleep. But then, like, was he asleep?
Like, I mean, I caught him this time. How many times did he get away with it?
And if you didn't find out, what else are you
Thank you.
not
I'm the
finding
same
out?
way. I like my wee wee small. Shut up. I respect your take, but personally do think that trust is earned and maintained. Yeah. Trust has to be earned and maintained. Yeah.
But once it's kind of lost, that kind of puts a damper on everything, basically.
Because I really be feeling like if you don't have trust, you don't have anything. And I don't be understanding why people stay in relationships where they have to be constantly suspicious of their partner. It's not healthy. It's it's detrimental to your mental health to
To your
always
physical
be
too.
to always be
On guard.
like going through their phone, tracking their locations, questioning everything that they tell you. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to live like that. I'd rather just trust you, you know, or just be
It
open and honest with me.
saves a lot of a lot of anguish, like that, and that messes you up too, especially if you thought like things were good and then come to find out they weren't.
Mm-hmm.
That causes a deep rift that can't always be easily repaired, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
um any green flags?
Green flags.
Lots of them.
Yeah, I got some green flags, you know. That said, maintaining trust is easy when you have respect and love for your partner. If maintaining their trust is a chore, then you're not naturally suited for your partner. True,
Exactly.
true, true. And that's crazy because I can go back to that tweet where the girl was like, "Oh, I'm not lying because of the relationship trauma." Like, sweetheart, like they can take criticism.
Constructive criticism.
Green
Constructive
flag, green flags. I
affectionate.
love people who are very like socially aware.
You know what? You mean socially aware in what exactly way?
Like,
Because
what's going on in the current state of the world.
okay, I got you.
Like,
I thought you meant like around people they're socially aware of like how to act, but I got you. I was just
nah, because I don't even know how to act when I'm starting
me
to get
too. That's what I was like.
so
How?
awkward. But
Wait.
like,
Because
they're
okay,
aware of like what's going on in today's
I got you.
political societal climate. I
I
guess.
got you.
Yeah, that's a green flag to me. I like that shit.
Communication,
Like,
open
you ain't
communication,
got to be out there marching saying Black Lives Matter, but
but just knowing
you better know why they matter. So,
that's facts. But communication is, of course, a green flag. I'm super affectionate. My top love language is physical touch. Aww.
oh,
Affection is a well, not overly affectionate, but like good affection where it's reciprocal. I think
mm-hmm,
I love that
mm-hmm.
reciprocal affection.
Yeah,
That's a
I
green
think
flag.
another green flag is when and this is so funny because it's a green flag for me, but it's not something I actively practice. When they can convey their emotions and feelings properly, like saying how you feel when you feel it and you're not afraid. Because my ass be scared. I don't be saying shit. Green flag for me, accountability and proper communication. So I'll be scared to say shit like,
Another green flag is they buy you tacos without asking, just putting it out there.
ooh, ooh, ooh,
That's one
ooh.
of my biggest green flags.
I love tacos. I love tacos.
Tacos at my
That's a red
site.
flag too when people think that they can throw money at you and get what the fuck they want.
Definitely, you can buy my love.
You can't buy my love. You can't buy me. You can't buy my love. Listen
Affection
here.
goes a long way.
Listen here.
Affirmations is a good one. Someone who speaks life into you. That's a
Yes.
green flag. speaking life into someone.
Being fluent in all 5 love languages, even though everyone has, their main focus of love language, being fluent in all 5 is important, because what if your love language is not your partner's love language? You still need to know how to love them the way that they like to be loved.
Exactly. You need to know your love language and your other's love language, because those are 2 totally different things. I honestly cannot be more communicative because I am often afraid to speak my mind, because I often feel that I'm the weaker link in my relationships. Why do you
Why
feel
do you
you're the
feel
weaker
like
link?
you're the weaker link?
Like, what makes you feel that way?
You all the weakest link. Goodbye. I don't know. Throw a whole lot of racks and I might do something. God damn it, Tino.
That was a bar, though. That was a bar.
For people change.
that was a bar, though. I throw a whole lot of racks and I might do some. But yeah.
Green flags, they open the door for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that being a green flag. I could definitely see that being a green flag.
Because I'm a man, and as
a man, I feel irreplaceable in our modern dating pools. Well, I feel like you shouldn't feel replaceable, because everybody has something different to offer. So you shouldn't feel like you're replaceable. But let's see. How can I word this? Because yeah, you can find another person, but they can't find another you.
speak it.
So you're not replaceable in that sense.
There's
Shelly!
always
Hi, Sheldon! Green flags. Have genuine interest in my goals and have goals yourself. And goals that align. I love that. Goals that align.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. All right. So, we've talked about. That's another green flag for me. So, my next green flag is definitely going to lead us into the next topic. Because how you interact on social media can be a red flag or a green flag for me.
Definitely.
So, do I have to hide you? Can I show you off? Posting or hiding? Are you putting bae on your social media? I've heard so many people say, oh, we broke up because of Facebook, because of Instagram. Listen, I don't believe in none of that shit. You broke up because of people. People act how the fuck they want to act on social media. I'm tuning into your show. Stick around. But I just wanted to say that I've enjoyed myself here immensely. We've enjoyed you here.
Yeah, I like your comments.
I love your comments.
Your interaction. It's very much appreciated.
To me, there is a difference between hiding bae and just being private.
Big difference.
If you're a private person and you never post anything, you never post your bae, you don't put any of your personal information on your social media, that's fine. But if I can find pictures of all your exes and I don't get posted, so y'all posting bae or nah?
Some of us already have.
I'm just saying.
I'm
a poster. I'm gonna post. Listen, I be telling people I don't post shit about myself personally on my social media. Like you can be on all my social media and think you fucking know me and really not know shit about me. Like
that's bad.
That's how it is. I will post all day, every day, and you won't know nothing. Not a single thing about me. if I post pictures consistently every single day of Idris Elba, would you think that was bae? Who knows? Who knows? I'm gonna start posting pictures of Winston Duke. I'll be posting bae.
I'm not a poster until I'm not a poster. I'm not
a poster.
I'm only a poster if I know it's real.
If I know it's gonna
last a bit amount of time.
Do you feel like there's like a certain amount of time, like before you should post? Like a statute of limitations type of situation. Like, you know what? We got to be together for X amount of time.
I don't think there is.
No.
I don't have a limit. I just have a vibe.
Okay, so if you don't post, how do you feel about being posted?
I've been posted, and it's not necessarily an issue if we both agree that we're in a, what it is.
Because there's a lot of conversations where women feel like they have to press their man to post them. Like, oh, you don't never post me. Like,
I don't think I've ever pressed nobody.
Have you ever been? Have you ever been pressed about not posting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. But I just post memes. I don't even post pictures of myself. So make sure that you're really together and that you're confident that you're like
going somewhere.
That's kind of how I am.
I mean, I get
it would be the worst thing to me. It's like not the worst, but it would be like terrible to post them and then y'all break up 3 days later. Like that's tough.
I feel like for me, I just don't make me look dumb.
That's me.
I'm just like, don't make me look dumb because I don't
Don't make me look stupid. Don't make me look stupid in these social media streets.
I never delete anything, so don't make me look fucking dumb. That's how I feel. If I post you,
don't make me look stupid.
It makes sense.
Facts.
It says that's a part of who you are, and the deeper sins that can't be posted because at the moment it's like not posted. Okay, yeah.
Of course, not posting everything.
Yeah, I mean, I
everything.
Get that,
of course, living in the moment.
I understand how some relationships can look cringe. The ones that are, they make couple accounts and they're just like posting all the time, nonstop. But sometimes it's just cute. Just because it's cringe to you doesn't mean someone else doesn't like seeing it.
I don't think. Are we talking about cringe? I just
no. I was just saying. I was saying like when people.
Oh, okay. I was like,
it's when people overshare their relationship stuff. Yeah, that shit's cute. Like I'm like I want to do one of those little pictures where it's like I'm holding their hand like and they're behind me and I'm walking. I want to do one of those. I want to do the little kissy shit.
I want to do the mall pictures.
I want to do the little fucking.
I want the mall pictures.
The mirrors where it's like his back. It's his back, and I'm like, I'm hugging him. Like I want to do one of those. Like I be wanting to do all this shit. But then I'll be like, I don't got nobody to post, or no one's worth posting. That's the other thing. Do you feel like
I don't know if it's worth
are more post worthy than other people? She's like, not for me. Nobody getting posted. Why can't I hear? Why can't I hear? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
You can hear me now?
Yeah.
You didn't hear me that whole time? That's why we were talking at the same time.
Oh, okay. Because I was hearing and then you just, yes, I'm going to cosplay with my babe.
Yeah. That is kind of
I'm like this. Once I'm in a relationship, I ain't doing no more solo Halloween costumes. There's couples Halloween costumes from here on out, y'all. It's bad to compare yourself. Share for the fun of sharing, not comparisons. Oh yeah, I'm definitely not going to compare my relationship to anyone else's. Because I feel like with social media in general, social media is a highlight reel. And you're only looking at someone's highlights of their life. The people often post their ups and rarely post their downs. And the people who post their downs constantly are, you know, magic pictures of it. So who we cosplaying as then? Whoever you want to cosplay as.
But yeah. There is one we missed. Did we miss one?
Did we miss one? Yeah.
No, that's it. That's it. But yeah. Yeah.
So
I wouldn't not post. It just takes the right one.
I'm like, I've been in situationships that got posted and situationships that didn't get posted. So there's that. I don't really try to be like someone else. To be real, I would rather be quiet.
Nice.
Oh, quiet and me and that one person grow and do things in private. Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with being private.
I mean, I feel like it's important to note that everybody's going to move differently. Everybody's going to move differently.
For sure.
My dress up, darling? What is that? What is my dress up, darling?
Is that an anime?
Thank you, Asia. I'm not sure. I've never heard of it. Oh, yeah, it's an anime. That's cute.
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it though. But yeah. So what are we doing? Are we doing Kawaii Corner?
Oh, are we doing Kawaii Corner?
Because we finally finished.
Finally finished? Let's talk about it. Let's. All right, it's not a video, right? There's no video, right? No, that's for spicy tacos. It's been so long, y'all.
So I did enjoy it because I finished last. That was my fault. This first one I finished last.
Wait, before we go into Kawaii Corner, let's remind everybody, if you're watching from Facebook, hit that like button, hit that heart, spam us up. If you're watching from YouTube, hit that like, spam us up. We're on Facebook, Spotify, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, wherever. Listen, we need y'all to hit those follows. We need y'all's support. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching. Shush channel.
Anyone?
I can't help it. My Twitch community is wilder than our Honey and Coco's community. But yeah, it's Kawaii Corner. I owe you guys a ooh. I'll be forgetting everybody's name because I just watched that show and I don't remember nobody's name except for Gojo because he's bae.
Yeah. There was a lot of baes on there.
Okay,
my
so
favorite is the man who loves the show.
You saw the part where he like lifted up the little thingy thing and he said, "Domain expansion," and I was like. Because he's not my typical that I would go for, but it's already 10:22.
It's already 10:22. Gotta hit the sack right and wake up 6 a.m. clocking. You two are lovely, charming, and have been worth every minute I've spent. You too. Thank you for joining us. We hope you'll be back next week or next time. But yeah, I did like JJK. It's up there on my top animes.
I liked it so much. I was not expecting it to like it as much as I did. And I mean, we've watched quite a few shows here on Kawaii Corner. Like,
yeah.
And JJK, I'm like,
it's my
whoever
favorite.
suggested that one, good on you. Good on
It's my
you.
favorite.
Thank you.
It's my favorite so far. It's my
Your
favorite of the
favorite?
things we've watched. Of the animes we've
More than
watched.
Attack on Titan?
You know what? I
More than
say
the first show that we
it's
watched, which
like
was what was it? What was the first show? We watched the one with the bald guy.
One
And
Punch
he's
Man.
super strong. One Punch. You liked it more than One
It's
Punch?
one of my okay. It's in the top 5 of the ones we've watched so far. Because
In the
those
top
other ones
five
are
of
my
the
favorite
five
too.
that we watched. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take
It's in the
it.
top
I'll
5.
take it.
It's in the top 5. But I did like it, and I'm still. I mean, I love Gojo, but old dude with the who likes the tall women with the big butts. That's my man
That's your
still.
man still.
Listen,
Listen. And the dude with the pink hair. When he's the dude with the tattoos, listen.
you
So
don't
there was
remember
a
name.
scene. Yeah, I don't remember nobody's name, but usually they tell me the names in the comments. So we just keep talking. But anyways, when he was sitting there on that throne and he told dude like don't come back in here. And the dude came back in there because what's the name broke into his domain extension?
Oh, right, yep. That part had me.
Thank you.
Sakuna and Toto.
Yes, Sakuna is the one. Sakuna is the one.
You're bad at names lately. What is with that?
I'm gonna be real. I
Very
gotta
forgetful.
be catching up on a lot of anime. I'm not gonna lie. Listen, we do too. That's why we be watching it on Kawaii
Yeah.
Corner. So if you guys
Oh.
have animes, it's like, how have you not watched this yet? Like, not even just animes, all kinds of nerdy shit. If you're sitting up there and you're thinking, if you call yourself a nerd, how have you not watched this yet? Then that's what Kawaii Corner is for. What's up, Guapo? Yes. So,
Yeah.
anyways, when he was sitting there and he just did like this, and then I was that was anime. Like, I was like, because I wasn't sure if I liked him or not. You know, I wasn't sure if I was just like, because I'm drawn to the bad guy. I'm drawn to evil. I am. I don't know what it is, or the kind of evil, like,
Yeah.
But when he did that, it was a wrap for me. I was like, I thought I had to choose between him and Gojo, and then I was like, I want both. I can have both. They're both mine.
Definitely. Yeah, there's a lot of good ones in there.
How have you not watched Bubble? But what? Shush! Wow. Oh, I still have that Fortnite on here. Dang.
But
I gotta get on my Twitch.
If there's some animes you guys haven't watched and you can suggest to us, then you can watch it along with us and we'll stream it in Discord or something.
I can handle both, Waffle. I can.
Both of them. Both of them. Both of them.
Both of them. Or I just want to, I might watch them duke it out a little bit, just duke it out a little bit, Yeah. The fight on the bridge.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I didn't really like the girl character that much.
I ended up not liking her as much. Yeah.
I'm sorry. It was like she wasn't doing it for me for some reason. But that fight on the bridge, she took the nail and was like, I was like, yo, I like her. A little bit, she kind of hard, Okay. She got points.
I actually ended up liking the two sisters, the older sister.
Oh yeah, yep.
I really like the older sister.
Definitely like her. She's dope. She's dope as hell.
Oh, they said season 2 is coming.
Yeah, when season 2's come, I'll watch that shit even without Kawaii Corner. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'll watch Attack on Titan even without Kawaii Corner. Not gonna hold you.
I didn't say I didn't like Nobara. I just thought she was gonna be like different. I don't know if that's the word, but I still like her. Just not as
No.
much as I
It's
thought.
listen. I like her now. I'm saying she won
She
me
started
over.
off.
It's just I didn't initially just hop on to like, oh, I like her. There's a movie.
There is a movie. We should watch.
There's a
Yeah, we
movie
should
for
watch that.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Didn't that just come out not too long ago?
Really?
I think so.
So how can I watch it? How can I find it? Do I have to pirate it? And is that something that we can talk about for?
I got you.
I'm just saying, is that the topic for next
Oh,
week's
we can.
Quiet
Oh, we
Corner?
can do the movie for next Quiet Corner. Yeah.
Yeah, because we have to wait for you guys to give us something else to watch. Fight back, nigga, fight back. Hey, yo, that's scene.
That's a classic right there.
Maki is top tier, though. Which one's Maki? Is that the sister chick with the green hair?
What are you looking at?
It was like months.
Yeah, it was months ago. I'm just saying it came out this year.
Listen, I didn't know it existed because I didn't even watch the
But I got you. I got you where to find it.
All right. Well, we're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it. We can watch it in the Discord.
Yeah, we'll stream it in the Discord.
We'll stream it in Discord, and if you're in our Discord, you'll get our reactions to the movie live while we're watching it. But we will talk about it on Quiet Corner next week's episode. And oh wait, there is no next week's episode, is there?
There might be. We'll see.
I'm pretty sure there's no episode next week, you guys.
We'll see. We'll see.
But the week after, the week after, we're hoping to have some very special guests on the show.
Yeah. Thank you, Obi-Oma.
Obi-Oma. I haven't seen it.
It came out last year?
Came out last year.
I don't know when it came out, but we're gonna watch it regardless.
He said the next time we see you guys, listen, it's not that we're not trying to be consistent.
We just be busy.
It's just stuff's been happening, and it's like the whole week be straight, and then on Friday it's like, hey, guess what? Here's life. And I'm like, yo, you couldn't even hit me with that shit yesterday or tomorrow. When are we gonna have the Blur Cartel on? That's gonna be a great episode, you guys. That's gonna be a great episode.
We all busy.
It's not. Listen, it's not even just about being busy. I'm talking about literally life.
Oh yeah, I got sick last time, so it just be stuff. It just be stuff.
It just is completely random. Yeah. Have you been watching the House of Dragons?
I listen. No.
You said I watched that first episode and I was like, the memes.
I'm gonna catch it tonight.
There's so much. The memes are so much content. I'll be watching every week with Bay. And they have the. Well, you're probably not gonna watch it, but the Lord of the Rings show, I'm
gonna watch it. Someone convinced me to watch it. You're
gonna watch Rings of Power, but you didn't watch the actual fucking movies.
I read the books though.
Why not watch the movies?
I'm going to watch it.
Watch all of the movies.
I'm going to.
And then watch all of The Hobbit.
That's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have me a mini marathon.
Yeah, I'll watch it with you. I'm just saying.
I'm going to. I promise. Scout's Honor. What is it? No. Scout's Honor.
You promised to watch Harry Potter. It's been like 3 years, ma'am.
It's been like 6.
Have we known each other for 6 years?
Huh?
Have we known each other for 6 years?
It's been 5 or 6 years.
Has it?
It has.
What?
I don't know what day we met, but happy anniversary, baby. I honestly do think we met in September.
Did we? I have no idea.
I don't know, but happy
I have no
anniversary, girl.
Wow. We're just
It's
gonna
been a minute.
make up the anniversary. That's crazy.
We've been having shenanigans on Facebook for years and years and years. Um, but yeah, I forgot
Yeah.
what we were doing. Oh yeah, I'll watch Harry Potter and all that other jazz. Okay, I promise. I promises and promises. But anything else on Jujutsu Kaisen?
Overall, I think that we should start rating. I think we should start rating the shows. I think it would
Oh,
be
that's what I meant to do.
fun.
Rate. We're supposed to give it taco ratings.
You want to give it tacos? Because I was thinking if you gave it a certain amount of honey and I gave it a certain amount of cocoa, then it could make a certain amount of
We
tacos.
need we need to make like little honey jars and cocoa bars. So out of how many honeycombs, honey
Is it,
jars?
what is it, out of 5 or is it out of
Out of
10?
5, I give it. I give it.
Is it better to go out of 5 or out of September is kind of special out here?
I give it 4. I give it 4.5 honeycombs.
Yeah, that's accurate. That's about how much cocoa bars it's gonna get. Like, yeah, because honestly, I just want to see where it goes. I don't like rating stuff too early in the game. I feel like shows like Attack on Titan, we got a lot of Attack on Titan in. And this show, we only had 1 season. But
Right.
it was a really good 1 season. It was a really good 1 season. I can see why this show became the phenomenon that it is after only 1 season. And I would definitely put that shit on a 4.5 as well.
Yeah.
You know?
I really liked it. I did.
Yeah.
But yeah. If you guys have any more suggestions for us, remember to join our Discord. We'll leave it in our links at the end of the
we
show.
need to start the next show.
So we're gonna start our next show this week.
We're gonna do a poll in the Discord.
We're gonna make a poll in the Discord, and you guys can vote on to let us know which anime or show we should be watching next. But yeah. But now ooh, we are making okay time actually.
Okay.
But now it is, that time of the night where we introduce a not so safe for work topic. It is time for spicy tacos.
I see you watching. Run while you walk, but I ain't walking. You say you wanna make it real then. Take a pic, send it to your girlfriend. Like, ooh, baby, are you never coming home? Like, ooh, baby, are you never coming home? I'ma make you sweat, I'ma make you sweat, I'ma make you sweat with me.
But yeah. Ranking of Kings. That's like the 100th time.
We have not watched Ranking of Kings for a very specific reason. Somebody put the Cash App up there. So people know that we need a Crunchyroll fund. Yes, we need new onesies, but we also need a Crunchyroll fund. Okay, honestly, I got too many subscriptions right now. I don't watch enough anime to justify getting a Crunchyroll account because most of the anime I watch I can find on Hulu, Netflix, Amazon, HBO.
I will give you the sneaky links.
The sneaky links. I think I'm gonna ask the boyfriend.
I think he knows this. He has to know this sneaky link. But yeah, spicy tacos topic today is makeup or I miss you.
So you and Bay just got in this heated fucking argument. You in his face, your face, y'all storms out, leaves, come back. you know, or they've been gone for a minute. I ain't seen you in a while. Finally get my hands on you. Which one is better, y'all? Makeup sex or I miss you sex?
You guys can put it in the comments which ones you prefer. I know it's both, but one over the other, people.
One or the other. You have to choose. I'm about to be punchy girl, y'all.
But yeah, I would say, dang, that's tough.
Is it tough?
Because look, what if like what if you're long distance, right? And you ain't seen them in a minute and you get to like really get your hands on them. That is some wild times. But the makeup one is like I don't know, because when you're angry, sometimes like something else comes out, but I don't think it beats I miss you.
That's why I don't think it's tough at all. I think I miss you sex.
Yeah.
Because if I'm mad at you, don't touch me.
Yeah. but if you get
But if you mad at me,
that's a different story.
I'm gonna make you less mad, baby. Come here. So that's why
I'm sorry.
I guess I am toxic. I didn't even realize it. You mad, but your dick not.
That's my apology.
My apology is I'm about to go to sleep in your favorite pair of shorts or nothing on the bottom at all. And just a t-shirt. That's my
But I think I miss you. I miss you is there's a lot that goes into that.
I think I miss you is better.
And it's more I feel like it's more naturally more I don't know.
Not only is there like the emotion, like, you know, there's a buildup.
The build up.
Especially if you're monogamous. Especially if you're monogamous, there's a buildup.
If you haven't seen their face,
I'm going to bed. You're not going to bed. Well, I don't believe in going to bed angry.
Yeah, you shouldn't go to bed angry. But you can go to bed.
Get it out your system. Get that out your system.
But yeah, definitely miss you. You see their face for the first time when you haven't seen it for a while.
Oh my God.
It causes so much more passion to me. It's just more.
I might cry.
Cry.
Yes. I'm that bit. I'm gonna cry when I see you, and I'm gonna cry when you leave.
Oh yeah, the cry when you leave is the hardest cry ever.
I'm a simp.
It's okay to simp for the one you love. But yeah, I guess that wasn't a hard one. I don't think it was that hard. Well, it wasn't that hard, but you picked it.
I don't think it was that hard.
I know. Is there any other ones? Is there any? Okay.
There was another one though. There was another.
Is there another one that trumps I miss you?
Is there one that trumps I miss you sex?
Yeah.
I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it.
I'm gonna say it.
Okay. Have you ever been in a situation where someone or something else got you very hot, and then when you got home to Bay, You was like, I'm about to take out all this frustration on you.
That's better than miss you.
Sometimes you be just like,
Man.
it's like if you go to brunch and you come back from brunch. You feel me? Like, just say if brunch happened to be at a strip club.
You haven't. Do they have those? Because I would like to go to one.
I would love to go to a Magic Mike's brunch. Like, make that a thing.
I don't know if I want to go to Magic Mike one though.
I'm just saying.
I want to go to like City Girls, Drill
Drunk
Girls, some
sex or
glitter.
Listen, what about both? What about both?
Being tip, yeah, that's a good one.
I honestly want to say that ecstasy sex might be better than drunk sex, only because there's been times where drunk sex didn't happen because you were too drunk.
Oh, that's not. That's why I say tipsy, not drunk. Tipsy is better than drunk, full drunk.
The first time I ever tried anal, I was drunk as shit. And when I tell you there were regrets. There were so many regrets.
Man.
But like ecstasy sex, you can feel that shit everywhere. Like, touch my hair, I feel that shit like everywhere. Like, I'll be touching myself like, I feel soft.
But yeah, I think the choice is unanimous. It's I Miss You for the win, 100% fatality.
I really miss you. Day party mimosa sex is lit. Yeah.
You're not lying.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
You guys are so. You guys are much. You guys are a lot.
Are we? I don't think so. I think it's not enough.
You guys are perfect amount. Okay. Man, we sit in this chair.
Like,
it's about that time.
I feel like in some future episodes, you know, it might be just like me, and then you just see, you know, just that's
how cute. But
I'll be right here.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I do. But yeah, you got anything else?
So I have anything else?
Do you have anything else? It's our anniversary, baby. It's our anniversary.
Do you know what today is? It's our anniversary. Anniversary. Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, but thank you guys for joining us tonight. You know, I wasn't feeling so great last week and a little this week. I do thank you guys for tuning in and joining us tonight. We may or may not be on next week. I think I'm going out of town, so but it's been fun, you guys. And where's all my stuff? Why is that still there? Yeah.
We've only just begun.
That's you, girl.
Hello. I was looking at the comments. What's up? It's your girl, Lalisa Random. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch. If the name's not there, neither am I. You can find me also on Facebook at Lalisa Random and Lalisa Random Cosplay. I had some more stuff to say. Yeah, I'm on other shows, y'all. Some the After Dark Clans, you know. After Dark, Blurred Cartel, After Dark, Bay-chan. Yeah.
That's all. That's it. That's all. And I am your lovely, yet sticky and sweet Sharp Honey. You can find me on Instagram Hold on. Let me. Uh, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter,
Ooh,
Twitch,
ASMR.
Facebook. Uh, I'm on. Yeah, I am on Twitch now, y'all. I'm gonna start streaming, so look out for me there. I am on. I'm on TikTok. I'm everywhere. A Shard of Honey, all that good stuff. I got a whole bunch of cosplays. I'm about to drop. I I've been sick, but I've been putting in a little work. But it's been great to have you guys here, and we appreciate you for joining us. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe. If you would like to donate, we are planning on going to some cons for the end of the year and also for our beautiful onesies. You can donate at Honey Cocoa Pod on Cash App. If you would like to be on our podcast or would you like us to be on yours, you can just hit us up at honeycocopodcast at gmail. That's gmail.com. If you'd like to join our fun group of wonderful people on our group Discord, you can join Cocoa Butter Nerds. Our link and invitation will be in the comments and on our page on Facebook. You can also join our Facebook group on Facebook, and we have a page on Instagram, Cocoa Butter Nerds. Also, shout out to the Blurred Cartel. They have a lot of things going on, many mighty numerous podcasts that you can check out for any and all your flavor and nerd blurred needs. Make sure you watch and listen on YouTube, Spotify, Twitch, and Facebook. Yeah, and just connect with us. We'd love to hear from you. If you have any suggestions, you can hit us in the Discord and on our page. And other than that, we are Honey and Cocoa, double tittied up on a Friday evening, bringing you nerdy, blurty, looty, and goofy content for your many desires. But we thank you guys for joining us on this day, and we will see you next time. We hope you have a great and wonderful weekend. Love, peace, chicken grease, mashed potatoes, and gravy. We will see you guys when we see you guys. Just keep a lookout. Thanks for joining us. Later.